All right, so I got something special for you today. This is a 2385 square foot home by KB Homes in the River One community over in Wesley Chapel. This one is spacious, but the most important thing about this home that I think most people want to know about is if it has a bedroom downstairs, and it just might. All right, guys, so I'm Jose Mejia, real estate agent with Real Broker. And one of the things that I love to do is I love to go around the Tampa Bay area and showcase different builders that are in the area, especially if I know that it helps you try to figure out what best neighborhood to choose from. If you are out of state, this is gonna be super helpful for you, so make sure you stay tuned. So immediately when you walk in, you can see that you can make eye contact with anybody that's sitting on this beautiful living space. If they're sitting on that couch or in these chairs, it's the first thing that you see, right? And I love that first impression that you get. And if you notice, it's actually a pretty spacious living area. You got those beautiful windows that bring in a lot of natural light. And then KB Homes, because this is their model home, they decked it out a little bit more. So if you notice, they put some beautiful wallpaper there to kind of give it some character. And then if we scan our eyes to the right, you're gonna see the kitchen area. You got those tall cabinets with the trimming on top, the backsplash, the stainless steel appliances, those beautiful white quartz countertops. Now, again, this is the model home for KB Homes on a 2385 square foot home. And if this is not your taste, if you don't like these colors, I want you to know that you could actually pick other options, because they have other properties they've built and they've actually put different kind of design options into these kitchens. So if this one's not your flavor, you don't have to worry about that, because they got plenty. Now let's take a nice little careful look of the backsplash. This is almost like, gosh, I want to say a gray. It almost has like almost a slight green to it, but I'm just gonna say gray, right? And then if you look at the countertops, you got that beautiful design countertops that's quartz. I love those touches. And then you got that beautiful black faucet, and then the farmhouse sink there that's black as well. It just meshes really well together. You got the dining space right here on this side, and then the covered patio in the back. And then of course, if you're standing in the kitchen, here's what it feels like if you have guests and you're actually entertaining them, so that you can always make eye contact, especially when we're watching those Sunday football games. Now, when you got a kitchen of this size, it's imperative to see the pantry, because it has to be plenty big for you, right? Now, this is a beautiful walk-in pantry area. The only thing that I see that's probably missing is some extra shelving, and I would probably customize this just a little bit more, but there's definitely enough space where you can make it sufficient for all the canned goods that we got and the cereal boxes and stuff like that. All right, so now let's walk back towards the front of the house. This door right here, this is actually just extra closet or storage space that's underneath the stairs. But what I do want to show you is to the right by the front door, you got one of the 4 bedrooms, right? They actually have one of them downstairs. And I love that feature, because I can't tell you how many times I talk to people who want to buy a house, and they either have their mother-in-law, maybe they have a guest that is going to fly in from up north, or they have that teenager that just wants their own space. And so you get it here with this particular bedroom that's downstairs. And then you got the bathroom right here over to the side. And it's just perfectly situated for someone who just needs just a little bit of privacy. And then take a look at the coffee tables. You got a beautiful size, king size bed. And then you got the nice, beautiful dresser right there. Plenty of space, and then the closet area right there. Now, if you look at the ceilings, these are about 9-foot ceilings, I would say. That's just pretty much a guess, but you see that pretty consistent throughout the whole house. But enough of this space. Let's go ahead and take a look upstairs, because you're gonna love it up there. All right, so I'm just about the top of the stairs, and I wanted to show you coming up the last few steps, because you got that beautiful railing right here that continues flowing from the downstairs all the way upstairs. And then you got this loft area. Look at this loft area. Like, when I look at this space, I seriously think I could probably take naps up here. But what I really love is that whoever's gonna spend time up here is gonna have their space to either watch their own movies, maybe watch more football games upstairs versus being downstairs. Or, of course, you can make this in to a video game room, right? But nevertheless, when you got 4 bedrooms, it's nice to have that extra living space area. All right, now we're leaving the loft area. We're gonna go straight into the other bedrooms. If you notice, we got the nice little hallway that walks into the other 2 bedrooms and the bathroom. But before we go there, we're actually gonna go into the owner's suite because this is an essential piece for most home buyers to make sure that the size of the owner's suite is sufficient enough to fit the type of bed that they have and the dresser that they have. Now, if you look at this space, you'll notice right away that you do got plenty of room. And as I continue scanning the camera around, you're gonna see that they have the dresser right here. You got nice tall ceilings right here as well. But more importantly, you got that natural light coming in here, and I just love that because it just gives it that good vibes, positive energy, and it's just a great way to start your day. All right, so the owner's bathroom, you got 2 vanity sinks, those beautiful color cabinets. Again, that's almost a kind of a consistent flow or a consistent theme to what the kitchen looked like. But again, you can actually change it to whatever you want. You got these almost like charcoal colored tiles, subway tiles, that they put in here in the wet areas. And then if you look in the shower, you got that consistent theme of that black with the black trim, black subway tiles. And I just love these walk-in showers. But I know one thing that you really want to know about is this closet area. And if you were thinking if there was enough closet space, there is enough closet space. I'm actually walking in the closet area right now. And if you notice, plenty of space, right? Now, one thing I would probably recommend with this specific closet area is maybe customize it with some cabinetry in there. And I think it's gonna make it absolutely perfect for you. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get to the other 2 bedrooms. And while we get there, let me talk a little bit about KB Homes in the River Run community over in Wesley Chapel. This area is like booming. There's enough land here right now, but you're starting to see a lot of the construction happen. And one of the things that I love about KB Homes is that not only is that they provide a lot of custom options, but they always have some crazy incentives. And as of date of this video, they actually are offering almost up to $30,000 that you can utilize for your closing costs. If you want to buy down the interest rate, you can actually use the money for that as well. Now, remember, this is at the time of this video, so it's a possibility that by the time you watch this, you might have to message me because those incentives may not exist anymore. But the community is perfectly situated over in Wesley Chapel, right off of 301. And 301 actually takes you into the Tampa Bay area. So if you're someone that works in Tampa or works in downtown Tampa, this is perfectly situated for you. But another thing you need to know about this community as well is it's right across the street from a brand new community that's being built that's called 2 Rivers in Wesley Chapel, right? And 2 Rivers in Wesley Chapel, you see a lot of land, but you also see some builders starting to kind of lay out the foundation for some of the homes that they're gonna build. But you're gonna have a lot of commercial stuff happening around here. You're gonna have your grocery stores, some of the shopping. So everything is gonna be to the corner of this particular part of Wesley Chapel. And it's just one of those things that when you get in early on, it's like you get settled in before all the booming happens, right? And this is why this particular project with River Run and KB Homes is so unique, because you kind of get your foot into the door to an opportunity that most people can't see, especially if you don't know what's going on in this area.